Hello and welcome back to Against the Storm. In our last mini-series of episodes, we played through a town in the Stormbird update. While we never actually saw Stormbird because we didn't really make it into any of the Forbidden Zones, which is where they're primarily located or maybe exclusively located, we did get to experience some of the other new content, such as the new sacrifice mechanic in the Hearth. So now that we've now that we've experienced that, we decided to wait again until the next update, which was just a few days ago, called the Cursed Battlefield update. Now, most of you are probably wondering, why is this episode coming out much later than I normally do a release of an Against the Storm update? Well, this one is heavily focused on, surprise and surprise, Cursed Royal Woodlands biome. And I didn't have access to a Cursed Royal Woodlands biome in the area that I had explored on the world map as it is after the last mini-series. I think we started a brand new world after that. So instead of jumping in and just playing a different biome, I decided to wait a few extra days so that I could spend some off-camera time zipping through a town or two on normal, so that I could find a Cursed Royal Woodlands biome. And there's a funny story about that I'll get into, about what happened when we get into the world map. But first, let's talk about the updates. So, the Cursed Royal Woodlands has been revamped, and it has a new Glade event called Restless Spirits. Yeah, not entirely a Glade event, but a Glade event nevertheless. And they look like this. And there are 30 of them or something crazy like that you can possibly get. I think I remember the exact number. I'll find it eventually in the notes as I scroll through again. But some of them will give you innocuous tasks like, harvest some wood. Some of them will give you more dangerous or more punishing tasks like starve your people. So there's that. But they are they're going to give you a good reward for those efforts, so it's worth having things. I think even some will just want you to bring them stuff. I think there's even just a bring me stuff one. So the biome is, though, the theme of the biome, the point of the biome is that these are the sites of the very, very most gruesome battles in the Great Civil War, and so the forest in these areas has been tainted by all the death and destruction and whatnot in those battles, and so now we are here. So because of that, these spirits are effectively, the ghosts of the soldiers that are left behind, which is great for lore. It's a really great lore component there. So now that they revamped the Cursed Royal Woodlands, the next biome is to revamp is the last one that's getting a revamp, which is the Scarlet Orchard. I mean, the Royal Woodlands itself is kind of the default biome, so I don't think they plan on having a real big revamp of that at all. So the last major revamp of a biome is going to be the Scarlet Orchard, which I'll be glad to see, because I don't even play the Scarlet Orchard because there's not really anything interesting there. I mean, I do when I get bored of the other ones or whatever, but I'd rather play Marshlands or the Coral Forest than the Scarlet Orchard at this point. So there's also a new Glade event that can appear in any danger or forbidden glade in any biome, and that is the Spirit Altar. The Spirit Altar is a salvageable. No, it's a convertible glade event, so you can make it into basically a decoration for your town, and it gives you a bonus. I don't know that it actually said what the bonus is that it gives you. So they also did a huge revamp of the cornerstones as well. So some of the cornerstones are just completely gone. They just deleted them. They were too overpowered or too underpowered, and they just deleted them. Other ones, they made changes to them to either make them a little less overpowered or a little more powered if they're too underpowered. And now so now it's just not an obvious choice of which one you should choose. So we're going to spend a little bit more time thinking about which cornerstone possibly that we're going to choose. And let's see. Final change to this that I wanted to talk about. There's one more thing. There are several recipes that have been revamped as well, lowering goods required for flour and pickled goods. And also they've they changed some of the resolve bonuses for pickled goods up, skewers down. Trade value of flour is a little bit lower. Skewers now, well, that's prohibiting consumption. I don't think I've really prohibited consumption of much ever, but prohibiting consumption of things like skewers is less of a penalty than it was before. Which I didn't realize it was a penalty, so that's me, but less of a penalty than it was before. Let's see. Yeah, a few cornerstones removed, including the resisting flora forest mystery, which is meat from trees during the storm. It was too powerful and not really a negative effect, which makes sense. And although they're thinking about making it, bringing it back in the future to make it more of a positive thing, probably during the drizzle. During the drizzle. So yes, some cornerstones completely removed. And then the clan hall bonus, the boost in the clan hall, no longer affects woodcutters camps. It only affects other camps, which is interesting. And I think that was pretty much it. So let's go ahead and click in here. So the amusing story. We had done this one town here in Nereus. I loaded the game up, I must have been on Friday, just to see if we had any Cursed Royal Woodlands biomes, and I saw these two right here. But this town wasn't here, and the shadow came basically like right across here. Should have come right across here, but there was a bug in the game that caused the reach for the embarkment to be like 2 or 3 times farther, and also the reach for the shadow here to be 2 or 3 times further than it should have been. So I was seeing these two cursed forest biomes right here. So I'm like, oh good, I can start this as soon as I finish the the first Urbex series, and we can jump in, and it'll be the first episode can air on Sunday. So I fired the game up on Saturday to record, and I came in here and I looked, and these were completely gone. They weren't gone. They were behind the shadow because they had updated the game to remove the bug sometime either later on Friday or on Saturday earlier than I was ready to play. So if you were on, for a brief moment, on 32.3, you got a super long embark range and shadow removal range. So much so that I saw this chest here, and there was actually another one here, and I clicked on the one that was over here someplace because it was there, and I clicked on it. So I saw those, and then I didn't see them the next day, and I thought that I had imagined them being there because I didn't really realize that the embark range was so huge, and that's why I could see these. So I decided to play a town or two on normal, so that I could plow through them as fast as possible. And you can see how quickly I did them here, probably 4 to 5 years at most here. But I should have just come down here to begin with, and I didn't, because I completely thought I imagined it. So I started a town up here thinking, okay, well let's fan out a little bit and space these out. So I did this town in first, and then I was like, you know what, I'm going to try down here again. I'm going to see if I wasn't imagining it. No, I know what it was. After I started this town, I read the patch notes for .4, and it said, we fixed a bug. And I was like, oh no. So I quickly finished this town, and then I came down here and started this one so that I could reveal this part of the map here. So that was kind of the amusing. I could have sworn that I had, lost my mind, and that I dreamed or imagined that I found 2 Cursed Royal Woodlands biome spots this close to town, and that I could, where I'd already started the town, and that I could just jump there right away. Well, I had, but I just timed it just slightly wrong. So anyway, we now have an extra town up here that we can trade with, of course, and we have this town here we can trade with, and we're going to go to this site here. We're going to claim this chest first and get 10 artifacts, because why not? And we're also going to go into the city, and take a look at the deeds that I solved while we were offline. I got 2 of them. Win a game in the biome Royal Woodlands on the difficulty normal or higher. Well, that wasn't hard. And then complete 10 orders from the Queen. Also not something hard to do. And then we'll go to the upgrades here, and let's see if we can spend any money. I did not earn very much food at all because of the I was playing them on normal. So yeah, we can't actually buy anything because we need 108, and then we need to finish level 15 to get up to level 16 so we can spend on that one. So let's go back out here to the world map. And let's pick this site because it'll be worth more food, as you can see here, than this one. Now, the numbers given here for food is assuming normal. We're going to play on very hard because I haven't played Cursed Royal Woodlands in a while. So, yeah, 50 versus 70 now. I haven't played Cursed Royal Woodlands in a while, so I want to give it another try, but only on very hard. That'll give us the Blight Rot and Corruption mechanics, of course. And then we can decide on our caravan here. So 9, 9, and 8. So unless there's a compelling reason, I don't want this one. 2 bonus people in every case, so that's null. 14 oil here is unique. Also 28 biscuits and 3 stacks of 42 vegetable or non-meat food. No, 3 stacks of 42 raw food, I guess is what I want to call it. Here we have 28 coats, but harpies can't wear coats. So these 2 races will be able to, but we don't know what they are. Some cooked food here, and then 2 stacks of raw food. Or we have 3 stacks of raw food, although I'm probably not going to take this one unless there's some compelling reason. 3 raw, 1 cooked, and then that's it. So yeah, we're going to count this one out. I'm tempted to go with this one here. The cooked food is good. The oil is good. Probably better than the coats. Oil versus coats, that is. Cooked food versus cooked food, but then this one has an extra stack of raw food, so I think we're going to go with the beavers and the lizards and see what we get for our 3rd choice here. Now, if we flip over, let's actually look at the summary here. 70 food and 140 experience, and then the modifiers. Restless spirits. This land has seen a lot of bloodshed during the Great Civil War. Restless spirits can be found in the forest. Yeah, we know. Yes, thank you. We get these items from trees, same as the regular Royal Woodlands biome. And then we get these things available on the ground. Yeah, all these are on the ground. So it's the same effect as the Royal Woodlands, except that it's cursed. Duh. 7 points to spend. We could take a small farm with us for only 4 points. It's probably worth it. I did unlock the Trapper's Camp at some point along the way recently, so we could also take one of those with us. That's an interesting idea to do. Let's see. We have no building materials besides a little bit of wood, so I'm going to take the 42 wood with us, just to round that off a little bit, get us a little bit more to get started on. But some planks, some fabric, and or some bricks would be really good too. We could take one of those and then take the small farm or one of these other ones, anything but the trapper. Although I would like to take, I think I'd like to take the fabric and either the bricks or the clay, or the stone or the clay. I think we'll go with the stone. And then I have 2 points left to spend, so I think I'll take the planks as well. Because we have a lot of food, so I don't need to take food with me this time. I don't think. So I spent too much, and I can't take the small farm, so that's why I took the planks. I could put back 2 of these and take the small farm, but I'll get one, I guess. Yeah, let's go ahead and embark. Okay, so in addition to the Restless Spirits effect, we also have a Cursed Battlefield biome effect. The forest has reshaped itself. It is impossible to recognize the danger of the glades, and their size has been made even. That's one of the changes in this revamp, too, is that all glades are the same size, so you can't tell the safe from the danger from the forbidden at all. Drizzle bonus here for the Forest Mystery is traders arrive faster, plus 300% speed in the drizzle, so we should almost certainly see a trader every drizzle now with this. Looming darkness, of course. We have creeping shadows, which Discovering glades during the storm reduces global resolve, so we're not going to discover glades during the storm. At hostility 1. At hostility 2. Harsh weather conditions make it impossible to reach the Citadel, so gaining reputation doesn't lower impatience. At hostility 2 also. Reputation generated from resolve grows 95% slower. That one does not bother me at all. And then finally, cold snap at hostility 3. We need complex food to keep them from consuming double. So, yeah, so that's not a bad set of Force Mysteries, as long as we just remember not to do either of these two. This one's meh, and this one here is, when we get to Hostility 3, it'll matter, but hopefully we'll have some kind of complex food at that point. Okay, so the usual, we can't see within these biomes, so we just need to pick, or these glades rather, so we just need to pick one. We'll probably just go to this close one up here for our first cut, although maybe we should go to this one because of the spacing on this side of the storage. So let's put down a woodcutter camp here for building, and then I want to do no stone to cut. Harvester can get this stuff, so we'll go ahead and put you in here to build, and then finally Scavenger can come over here. We'll build you right there. Unpause, and then I could start building roads. Here, there, and here, and there. We can have a look at our first building choice here. Although I'm probably not going to take it yet, as always. Lots of good. These are all good choices. These are all really good. 3-star planks isn't as important as other things. Scrolls and packs of trade goods at both at 1 star, not that great either. Lumber mill's kind of not my favorite anymore. It used to be my favorite until they revamped it. Now, not so much. Bricks, powder, and crystallized dew. That's a decent combination. Crystallized dew, though, it's a bit tough to get these days because of... or not these days, but it's a bit tough to get because you need the spark dew, and then of course you need to have one of these two and some of those things. The Weaver is a good choice here for 3-star fabric, but again, 1-star training gear, 1-star packs of trade goods diminish it in my eyes a little bit. So I will probably go with the Supplier. Having both flour and planks at 2 stars is really good, and water skins is probably not as useful in this biome because of the leather, unless we get a ranch. So but I'll probably will, at least Supplier is my first choice right now, but we're not going to pick one right now. Let's see, let's throw the beavers in here, get them started on the murdering of the trees here, and let's pause for a moment and get them some trees marked here. Like that. And then I think there's a lizard in this fire. Yeah, so they're going to bonus +1 to global resolve. Let's do 1 lizard in this right there, and we'll do 2 in this right here. That'll get us started. Crude workstation can go in right there, like always, and we have our first cornerstone choice. Stormwalker training. I think this is one of the new ones. Villagers learn how to travel into the wilderness from the best, the Royal Stormwalkers. Trade routes are faster by 40%. Deep Pocket, receive 10 amber for every 5 completed trade routes. These might have been new in the last update, actually. Firekeeper's armor allows firekeepers to combat corruption more efficiently. Every burned cyst removes an additional 50 corruption. Interesting. Ancient mushroom farming, +1 mushroom for every 25 times it's produced. Probably not that one. Probably not this one, because you know me with trading, I'm not that great at it, although I've gotten better. I'm probably not going to take that one. But then again, this one's kind of the same place, and I'm not that impressed by that one either. So I think we'll probably just go with this Deep Pocket. I could have re-rolled as well, but I didn't. And then as soon as we pop our first orders, then I can I'll take my first building choice. At this point in the game, there's enough stuff to do that I'm not going to build that building anyway. Besides the fact that we need to gather some materials before we can build that building. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. And we have this stone here, so let's do 10s across the board. Even though we don't have anything to build with the fabric, or make the fabric out of yet, we have 1 made. And then we can do this crude workstation. Or populate it, I mean. Put somebody in there. We do have those, so it's really just this that I'm needing to get made anyway. And there's the first orders, but I'm going to wait on this here and throw one of you in there. First order. Order. Amber trade. Sell goods worth at least 8 amber to a trader or using trade routes, and have 4 amber, get 2 people and 30 biscuits, or have 6 lizards, get trapper, bonus to leather, and some insects. There should still be meat on the ground in this biome, so this is a good one for me, I think. We have 7 lizards, so this is an easy one. Although I'm going to wait until we have a full point down here first in impatience. Delivery, 4 packs of each of these, 4 people and 10 amber. If I had a cheaper way to make packs, I could probably handle that one. Cut through to 2 glades and rebuild or salvage 1. That's a good choice. Or solve any 2 danger glade events in 10 minutes. Get a butcher and a speed of in the butcher. Ale production. That's a weird combination with these. I mean, I guess if you're going to eat jerky and drink beer, that's a good combination, I suppose. But it's a weird combination because brewing, or ale's not being used here in this building that this is kind of themed around. Now, we could get lucky with the Danger Glade events. I don't know if we're going to or not, but I think it's worth the try, although 6 hammers is also nice. But that's a one-time bonus, whereas this is a forever bonus. Let's take the butcher, if we can. And then let's pick from here. This one came back, so that's good. Or have beavers at 18. You get 2 bonus beavers, 30 roots, and 3 parts. Let's do this one. Good. We got it back. I didn't have to worry about it. All right, so let's try to get zealous scouts here. It's actually a good chance because of not knowing what's in these biomes, these glades rather. I keep calling them biomes for some reason. Let's go ahead and take the supplier. Then greenhouse, mushrooms, and herbs. Or a small farm, or the grove, or a temple. We're probably going to pass on the temple. I always like to default to the small farm because I like to have the grain income for making ale and for making flour. Not that you can't make flour out of maybe mushrooms, but definitely roots. There's a third thing. I think it's mushrooms. So this one's not a bad deal either. And then crystallized dew is always good for tools, and resin's always good for glade events, and something else that I can never remember what it's good for. But I'm going to just go with the old reliable small farm. Smithy, manufactory, provisioner, and granary. Well, flour we already have at 2 stars. Barrels we don't have, but barrels require either crystallized dew or copper, so I'd like to see a third thing as a choice here for making barrels and the tools and things like that. I don't know what else it would be, how you would get it, but just an off-the-cuff thing. I think I would prefer the manufactory. Simple tools would be nice. Packs of trade goods at 2 stars would be nice. Coats also at 2 stars would be nice. But the packs of provisions will mean that I can afford the trades more easily, which is really good. I'm going to go with the manufactory. Okay, let's go ahead and get started on the supplier. Because once we have that built, we can turn off plank making here. Assuming we have enough planks already, I can already turn it off. I can. Okay, then let's turn that off then. And then we can send this back to there. And we're still waiting on stuff for you. Yeah, right. There we go. I'm still on speed 1. I can go up to 1.5 in a moment. Push these guys a little bit closer. The lizards are good. We have that done, but I want to wait until we get to 1 full point of impatience here, and we're less than half. So it looks like at 0.18 per minute, we're looking at 4 minutes. So we're looking at just before the storm. Probably. I'm going to go ahead and use the field kitchen. We can start making some cheap jerky. We won't be able to make biscuits or pickled goods, but we can at least start making some crappy jerky here out of the bugs we have, and just with logs. And I think I'm going to limit it as well to 20 jerky. I think actually I can limit it to 10. And I should have not done this one. Yeah, there we go. And I will put a lizard in here, I think. And we're waiting on bricks for you, so please make bricks. Oh good, you got enough. Oh, there are bricks here. Okay. Just deliver them, please. You went to go get some tea. I'm in a tea break. Let's go up to speed 1.5. Would you people please chop into that forest, or that glade, please? Wait, we get roots from the trees? Oh yeah, we do get roots from the trees. That might be the addition for this. There might not be roots in the regular Royal Woodlands biome. There we go. This is a regular glade, unfortunately. Small abandoned cache, moss, broccoli, flax, fertile soil, and that's it. So let's reset that one. So we need to get into these danger glades so that we can try and get this satisfied, which means that I need to pop through right here, preferably. Let's turn off some of this here then. Although we can get our farm planted here. Let's see, let's put it here. Chop, chop. You know what? Let's narrow this down. Just a single line, please. Single file. Get in there and get those trees chopped. And then we'll widen this path once we have that last tree chopped. There we go. Another regular glade. Fertile soil, eggs, and mushrooms. That's actually really good that we chose this then. Are we there yet, by the way? 1.01. Yes, we are. Deliver, please. And then let's build that trapper. Yay! Trapper. Alright, there we go. And we can actually have the trapper collect eggs, too, if we want. The good thing with that is that the lizards get a bonus there, and they can sometimes get twice as much. So it's worth it if you have it. And then we can also take a new building. Grove. Herbalist, I think that might be a good one to do. Ranch we talked about possibly for the leather. Herbs, berries, and mushrooms. We do have mushrooms. Yeah, let's get the herbalist. I have the urge to herbal. Plus these are right where I want to put a road. There. That's where I want the road. It'll go zoop right through there. We'll have to go around these, though. Alright, so after this storm... So this we may not actually get the Zealous Scouts, just because we're going to have to prep getting into a couple of biomes. Maybe these two here, or glades. Maybe these two here. Let me do a bit of this, like that. And then we can do a road here as well. Coming through. And then we can go like this. And then we'll turn this one maybe right here. And let's do Alt to make sure we don't punch into either of these here. And I want to move you really quickly. But actually I want to take out these trees too. You know what? Don't take out that many of those. I'm going to pull one of these lizards out of here. You. And you can go into here. And then you can go get some meat. Nice to meet you. We need to get somebody plowing here. Maybe right there would work. I don't think we're going to get this done. Because we have to also solve the events, and we're not going to get it done. That's unfortunate, but, I mean... I'll let him pick the veggies, I think. Although we do have a lot of food. Yeah, for now, until at least we need the flour, it's not a bad deal. I wanted to put a storage in here, which is why I wanted those trees chopped. Okay, come up here, like that. And I need to get somebody in here, too. And I only have one. Pause for a moment. You're having a cup of tea, so let's take you, put you in here instead. You can make some planks, because we're going to need them. Probably for... oh, not for this. Never mind. Did I set that cap? I did not. Oops. 30, please. And then also here, flour while we're at it. Thinking about it, 30 for that. That long trip is painful. Let's bring in some people right away. Humans, that's good. Let's take the humans. 3 and 3, humans will win this one. Human and human. Cornerstone, please. Trade hub. Gain 1 rep point every time you sell goods worth 60 amber. No, because I don't want the reduced resolve, reputation resolve. All farms can plant mushrooms on farm fields. That would be useful, potentially. Every 5 villagers with the need for bloodthirst fulfill. Chance of bringing back double the amount of goods from events by 20%. Interesting. That might be new too. Powerful equipment for filtering small crystals. Crystallized dew can be produced in the rain collector, but worker resolve is lower by 5. This one's a fun one to get. If you really want crystallized dew, and I kind of do want dew, but I'm also interested by this one, but I think we'll take this one. And we're gonna put up a rain collector here in town. I have only one person in there. Good. Take this out. Oh, actually, I don't need that one marked. We done? Yeah, we're done. Okay, let's get back here, guys. No, we don't want the. We don't care about the building. We want the tree cutting. We also need to get some housing put up for happiness reasons. We have lots of logs, but I need to keep my another regular glade. Yep, we're gonna definitely lose that one. Well, we basically have lost it anyway. Oops, I right-clicked it. Fields, roots, and clay. And then we can also do this one here. Take out these here. Oh well. It was worth a try. It was tough, though. If I'm being honest with myself, it was tough. It would have been tough. This is an interestingly shaped field here. There are 12, about 1.5 people, unfortunately. Right now, since we only have one, putting 2 people there. But if I put some fields here or here, then I'll probably split those people up for now. Let's see, pick. Have the need for jerky filled 60 times. We could pull that off. 10 jerky for every 10 pie produced. Plus some amber and some oil. Or have packs of trade goods and amber. Get traders quicker. We don't need that. Amber for packs of trade goods produced is good. Parts are good. If I can get another pack of trade goods recipe, that would be really good. I don't have one. I don't believe. We did not take it, yeah. So, Let's do it anyway. And this one here, 10 coal, 10 building materials, wood cutting is faster, 6 tools and that, or 18 packs of crops, get a 25% bonus. That's the one we want, folks. That's the one we want. Alright, then come over here and chop these. 1, 2, yeah, we can't fit in there. I'll take these out too, but for now, it's fine. Let's see. Beaver would like to work here. Yeah, that's fine. Just do crystallized dew here. Their resolve's going to be low, but that's fine. Ooh, danger glade. All right. Stone Tooth Termite Burrow. That means I need to pull people back out again, because I need to assign some workers here. One there. Let's pull one of these farmers out. Yeah, and let's assign them here. We also have our first Ghost of a Deranged Scout. We need to look at which one we want to do first, actually, then. Large abandoned cache, fertile soil, clay deposit, root deposit, slick shell, brood mother. All right. So this actually might be a forbidden glade. No, it's just a large one, or danger one, that is. 20 minutes to accomplish this one versus 10 for this one. As we're working this one, harvesting and planting are slower, so I need to put that person back. And -7 to global resolve. But what do we have that we can sell right now? Nothing. That's not good. That's not good. Do we have anything in here that I can... no. I was hoping there was resin in there. This is going to need to have stuff we also don't have. Well, crap. Well, crap. I'm going to move that road to avoid these. I'll go right in here. So I need to store up some planks for this one, because that's, unless I get some resin magically, this one's going to have to be planks, and you're going to have to be... Oh god. And what else do you want here? Hostility level at 10 or above for... Really? I don't know that I can pull that off. Well, you're going to help me, I see. Okay, it'll vanish after... Yeah, I can't get hostility up to 10. That's a jerk move, game. Did I get any resin out of it? We got one. And are you working on planks here? Alright, let's put that farmer back in here, because I'm not using it anyway. What do you want a tea break for there? This isn't good. Okay. Oof. I could probably build my my trading post, I guess. I'm gonna put it way out of the way, so maybe out here somewhere. That's a good place right there. Fits nicely there. Alright, you're gonna move back home now, I think, and we're gonna widen some areas over here. And then we'll get into another biome at some point. Alright, and I didn't build any houses either. Mm-hmm. Alright, I need 2 people. We don't need 2 people plowing here, and I have one that I'd like to keep working. Let's pull you out of here. Yeah, we definitely don't need 2 people making flour right now. Let's get 2 of you here, and we're going to convert this so we get an endless supply of bugs. The bonus here would be stone mining, which we don't have stone in this biome, and a couple of ancient tablets. Oh, I don't want to do this yet. I need to wait till the storm's over. Never mind, you guys can help build instead. We have lots of stuff to build, so build. All these houses. I also need to have you build a makeshift post, I think. Yeah. There. But yeah, I don't know how to... I can't... I guess if I turned this in... Okay, if I salvage this instead of taking the bugs, then I could turn this one in with those 2 tablets. Alright, I'll do that. Grr, arg. That 200 hostility would be too painful to not avoid if I can help myself. Cancel that one. I can move the woodcutter down here then. Yeah, but as soon as the storm's over with, I gotta get in there. I'm going to try and make them walk that way. I don't know if they will or not. I don't think they are. Go. Walk this way. Alright, and Jorg is here. Anything that I can sell to Jorg? I mean, I could sell something, but... Oh, now we have 16 resin. You know what? Let's cancel this then. And switch that back to resin. And reinvestigate. I hope you didn't throw away those... You didn't throw them away. Okay, good. Anything I can sell you so that I could buy some hammers. How many hammers... Wait, how many hammers did I need for this? To not have to spend my tablets? 8. Almost no way I can afford 8 hammers here. We just don't have enough stuff. Like... This is practically worthless. Parts I don't want to sell. So I think I'm just going to have to spend the tablets. Things that would be nice that I just can't get yet. Alright, so it'll be tablets for you. Tablets for you. Tablets. Unpause, please. You coming? Good. Alright, let's do this. Clay. Steady supply of clay. That's not as useful here as anything else. But travel cost and trade rates reduced by 1. Each newly dissolved glade event lowers hostility by 10. That would be good. Bakery production is quicker. Let's do this one. I like lowering hostility any way I can. 3 here. 3 here. 1 hammer versus 4 copper bars. We don't currently have a hammer recipe. So, but 4 copper bars I think would be a couple of hammers. On 2 stars anyway. But I think we'll do... Actually, let's do this one because it's also includes a human. Yeah, we'll do it. And then hostility goes up. Let's move this over here. And then we can pop into that glade there. And let's put some people back to work. Beaver go there. Human go here. And then once we get those tablets out of this, we can start this one up. Are we going to make this in time? We are not going to make it in time. Destroys all stored building materials. Oh, crap. In that case, let's build something before that happens. Yeah, we'll let everybody else who's building finish building. And let's turn this recipe off and turn these recipes off. So actually you folks can go help build for now. It's too bad we can't accelerate that in some other way, but we're a minute behind it. Oh boy. That's painful. And we can't even do this until we get those 2 tablets. So we're going to lose all of that stuff. Freaking termites. You know what? This needs to be switched back to that, and I spend all my stone on bricks. Pigment, we don't have that for, but we could make bug pigment later. No training gear right now. Packs of provisions is what I want, and I want egg provisions, I think. And I want just some for now, like maybe 10. Not makeshift post. Alright, we have another ghost, roots and flax. This ghost wants this same kind of thing. Ugh. They need 14 blightrot cysts at the same time. Plus the goods. Otherwise, they would destroy all sea marrow, oil, and coal after 20 minutes. And if the calm ghost request is not met in time, it will just vanish. Okay. Oh boy, these ghosts are jerks, man. How are you doing? I keep pausing, so of course you're still a minute off, or almost 2 minutes off. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. I suppose I can, well, it doesn't help. Well, actually it might help. Let's move this out of the way a little bit more. And then give me, let's see, human beaver houses. A couple of beaver houses. Because at least they'll load the materials up in them. And then I don't think it'll... yeah, look, we just drained. Oh, yes. Oh, wait, did that just pop? Is that why it drained? It popped. Okay. Never mind. Well, at least got almost both of these built with the materials before they stole them all. Before they ate them all. Back in here you go. And back in here you go. I want you to make some spark dew so we have some on hand. But I don't want to put the other beaver in there yet for obvious reasons. And we have orders. 5 glades. That might not be a bad deal. These packs. Nah. I mean, 8 hammers is good, I guess, but nah. I'm going to do this one, I think. And then we have this here, which is 3 caches or 50 leisure servings. I don't know if we're going to see ale this time. I don't think I have... I don't. Let's do this one, I guess. Woodcutter needs to move again. Actually, stay there. I'm gonna have you trim some of these trees right in here, like this. I'm gonna take it a little bit easy from here for a moment. Have you unloaded this yet? No, you're going to do something. Alright, well, at least we have solved it, though. How about you? 8 minutes. Yeah, I can't do this. I can't get that up to that. A ghost chest. Yeah, I can't even solve this. I can't get hostility that high. I don't think. What can I do to raise hostility? Other than having a bunch of woodcutters, a bunch of people, lowering the impatience, which means turning in... What's others positive mean? I don't even know what that means. Oh, planks. I'm sorry. I didn't recheck the boxes. There we go. Well, we're going to wrap this episode up here. And we'll continue this town in the next one. I'm not sure how I'm going to release these just yet. So, I mean, you'll know when I know, kind of thing. And we'll be back to do some releasing of this. We're back to continue this town in a later episode. So thank you all for joining me. And I will see you then. Bye for now.